always thought it was kind of crazy that people never got out and experienced the elements of nature. I believe some of the moments most worth fighting for and experiencing. So we're out here in southern Montana, going through eastern Montana today. Going to go experience some of the places the typical tourist never gets to see. We're going to experience Mother Nature. We're going to enjoy this rainstorm for the next 2 days. Cue that intro. Let's get rolling! Remember how we were talking about the most precious resources in the desert? This is my second day driving up the Pacific Coast Highway. One of the many cool things about traveling is that you get to separate what you're told about a place and how a place actually is when you go to experience it. Today, I'm in eastern Montana. This is Billings, Montana, up on, I think they call these the ridges or the tips, something like that. This place is very beautiful, and ever since I was probably ever went to college back in Montana for the first time, my freshman year of college, I was always told that eastern Montana was a flat land, a wasteland, farmland, nothing worth seeing out here. But look out here, man. There are hills, there are cliffs like right here. I'm right kind of sandwiched in between two roads, but I feel kind of sheltered somehow. This is very, very beautiful. So, Billings, Montana. Who knew it was such a good city? What we're gonna do right now, what I'm looking for and hoping we can make happen, is a little bit of a horseback ride and really get into the Montana spirit here. Wear a cowboy hat, something along those lines. So that's what we're going looking for. Probably have a few more hikes coming very soon as well, but this is Billings, this is eastern Montana. And although we've always been told it's a flatland, or at least I have, this place has got some stuff to offer. Welcome to an awesome little town called Roundup, Montana. I'm out here taking a drive around the town, and I find a little league baseball game going on right below me. Look, you can hear them cheering. Look at that, man. Like, this is very cool. And this is one of like the towns forgotten by time. There's a few of them I've been to across the country, but this is an authentic Montana town. It seems like straight out of the 1960s, bro. Like maybe 1970s, 80s, a little more recent than that, but it's just amazing to see all these people coming together, an entire town, people that don't even have kids here, united around these little small town events. You can look out and you can see the entire town right around here. There's a few buildings here. There's a school right over here. This is the end of the town. I'm like 45 miles away from the nearest city. This is just one of those cool things that you get when you're traveling around. You get to see a real side of a land forgotten by time. One of my favorite parts about all these little Montana towns is that they all have that one bar that all the good old boys meet up at after work every day. And this particular bar in Roundup, Montana had some of my personal favorite Montana iconography that just depicted this part of the country perfectly. There were signs like "show off your bobbers," a deer skull up on the wall, a few other signs that said "what happens at the cabin stays at the cabin," alcoholic beverages encouraged, and like every gun positive message that you can imagine just sprinkled throughout the place. Some people might consider that weird or off-putting, but underneath some of the rough exterior of Montana is an underlying kindness and honesty that can only be found here, and that's why Montana is my favorite state in the country. I just got done with a little bit of dinner out here in Roundup, Montana. Gosh, this is a cool place, dude. It's really, really cool. This is the little downtown right there. So what I'm doing right now is I'm really venturing out into the eastern part of Montana that I've never had any experience with. I've never been to Billings before, but it was similar to some of the other towns I've been to in the past. Now that I'm in Roundup and onward, I think everything from here on out is going to be pretty different. I'm still looking for a ranch to take me horseback riding at some point, and I'm hoping we can make that happen in this video. Other than that, like, you're going to experience this with fresh eyes, just like I am. So I'm very excited about it. We're gonna keep driving, let's keep moving, and we'll see what's next on the road to eastern Montana. Good morning from the Missouri River breaks, the lower Missouri River breaks in eastern Montana. People always like to ask me, where's my favorite place in the world? Think about something for me. Most people never get out to experience the elements of nature. They spend their lives inside, they spend their lives driving in their cars, they spend their lives under their umbrellas when they have to go outside. And they never get to see some of the wind, the power, the rage, the waking up of Mother Nature. After many days of driving, I've made it to Fort Peck Reservoir. Not as great as I thought it would be. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty kind of cool that this is all part of the Missouri River, big reservoir for that, but it's hot. The water's not great to swim in, not a whole lot of great beaches. So while it was cool to see, I think I'm ready to go ride a horse now. So that's where we're gonna go. Let's go find a horse to ride. We're out. So it looks like horseback riding is gonna work out today. What was your name? I'm sorry.
Capri Little.
Capri, okay. Capri's taking me horseback riding, being very nice to me. Check this place out. These are all Montana elk. This is fantastic. Ah. All right, we're gonna make it happen.
I'd ride around the full property pretty much.
Thank you for being. All right, perfect. Well, this is LJ. You're gonna be on camera, LJ. I hope that's all right, pal. No. We ran into a few little bumpy patches so far. Colton, right? That's your name?
Yeah.
Colton's taking good care of me. LJ's acting up just a tad. So we're hoping I don't get tossed at some point. But if we do, hopefully I get it on camera. It'll be good footage. Check it out, man. Look how beautiful it is. Magnificent. Come on, big guy. You got it. Aww, that is so pretty. See you later, LJ. Take care. So that finishes it up for my little horseback riding tour. Gotta give a big shout out to Snowy Springs Outfitters here. I showed up out of the blue, basically. They let me hop on, took me out for a little tour. I had a great time, man. The horse absolutely almost threw me once, was not happy with me for a little bit. But that's what I came out to experience. So this is going to be the end of this little road trip Montana video. Subscribe to my channel, and more importantly, if you want more daily adventure updates on like everything that happens in my life that doesn't make it to the video, and maybe you even want to come join me on some of these adventures that you get to see here, click the link in the description of this video and subscribe to the Adventure Crew, where you'll get daily emails from me and invites to come join trips just like this out in Montana, Hawaii, Iceland, going to Alaska soon right now. There's a lot of trips coming up, so if you want to be part of that and you want to experience some of the great things these beautiful world of ours has to offer, then click the link in the description, subscribe to the Adventure Crew, and I'll talk to you very soon, hopefully in person out here in the wilds.